Hello Stina and the crew. I'm here outside one of the new dormitories. I'll scan around the orphanage and you can probably see it hasn't changed much. There's not many kids here at the moment. We've got about 150, but it's lunchtime, so they're all sleeping. In front of me now is the new dormitory for the boys, and over here there's Jubilee. Hopefully you remember. This is one of the dormitories for the girls. So in here is the new dorms. It's a big improvement on the old dorms. Everyone gets their own bed, and you can see some of the students sleeping here. It's all nice and clean, tiled floors, which is an improvement. I think our floors only had cement. And in this dorm we can probably fit about 40 kids. This is the old dorm I built about, must be 10 years ago now, still in pretty good condition. It's fans and roof and lights all work. The long flat beds I actually prefer. And in here there's about 20 girls sleep, I think, or 25. There's a few here now. And they keep it pretty clean. You can see all the clothes from donations over the years. The girls keep a lot of clothes. And you'll find with the containers that we get from Canada, we can keep the girls pretty well clothed now, which is great. Once again, this is a crop area. There's a lot more kids here, and you can see them cooking as they've always done. They're making the meals. We still cook for them during the COVID period, but sometimes they cook their own food, which means they can eat what they want. So what they're actually cooking up is bugs, a big pot full of bugs. Now that doesn't make your stomach turn, nothing will, but because these young girls are from remote areas, they're all running away from me, because they're all from remote areas. This is quite a normal meal, boiled bugs. So this is the vegetables. There's a couple of girls here that what they do is take out all the new growths and leaves the lettuce. Now the lettuce will be ready in probably 2 or 3 weeks. It grows really quick and they have a lot of it. And so they go to the river with the watering cans and they bring all the things that they need and till the crops. These are the baths behind the girls' dorm. They were refurbished about 4 years ago. I think it's a better plan where it's just a bit easier to keep things clean and dry. This is the second room of the dorm I built about 10 or 12 years ago. Still in quite good condition. Quite a few girls sleep here. I'd say when it's full there's probably 25, 30 girls sleep in this dormitory. This is a basketball court which is all undercover now. It's a great place, particularly when it rains, for the kids to hang out. And there's a few of the kids there. They play table tennis regularly and football. And you can see on the other side where we built the new dorm, we've also put in another undercover area. And this has made a big improvement. When it gets really hot, the kids like to play outside still, but it's too hot in the sun. So these shaded areas really help a lot. So this is a panorama of the entire orphanage, the old section. There's the first dorm's the first dorm I ever built. And this is one of the new dorms for the boys on the right hand side. Right up the end is the school. The school's shut at the moment because of COVID, but hopefully in 2 weeks they'll open. And down the top at the other end is schools, and these are dormitories that you can see on screen now. And then as I pan around, you'll see the oldest girls' dorms down in the corner. And right at the bottom, this building is our famous kitchen, where they cook for 450 or 500 kids. These kids are playing marbles. There's not much to do because it's holiday period still. But there's a few here, a lot of them, it's around lunchtime now, so quite a few are sleeping, but some of them come out, still remain quite active. So this is the kitchen, which I'm sure you all remember from your visits here. It's still old and decrepit, but it actually works. And this is where, when the orphanage is in full swing, there's a lot of kids around here all helping with the food and making it all ready for cooking. So for those who have visited, I think you'll all remember this kitchen. It's black with charcoal and they still cook with wood. You can see a piece of the log burning there. On normal days, you'll see 2 of these big drums full of sticky rice for each meal for the kids, and probably 4 or 5 pots that big filled with meat and vegetables. So this is a typical way Lao people eat. They just cook things in a big pot and they all eat together, as I'm sure you've seen before. Now I'm standing in front of our nursery school. This is a new building that you can see. It should be finished in about a month's time. The building that you can see now is the existing nursery. There's 27 children there now. And the school next to that is actually the school built by Together for Charity. I think we built this 10 years ago. Still standing, it's still in good condition, and during school it's full. So this is a nursery building. We opened it almost 2 years to the date, and in the first couple of months we only brought in 5 or 6 children, but we're up to 27 children now. And it's a really good, safe, healthy place, really clean. I have all my own staff here, so I'm fully responsible for what happens here. And it's a really good place for the kids. I often look at the kids and realise how miserable their life would be if they were still back in their villages, because all these kids have lost 1 or 2 parents and really have no one to support them. So all the kids here are playing with Legos. They make things. This is a part of their preschool training. So kids 3, 4 and 5 years old will go to school during the day, learn to read and write, and they're going to be a long way ahead of the normal orphanage kids who normally come from their village without any education. Alright, so I'm here in the second nursery room. You can see at the moment we've got mainly girls in here. They're all playing with Legos and dolls and things like that. This is our baby Q. He's 4 months old. He's a very happy guy. He was abandoned at the hospital just after birth, so we managed to bring him in when we could. The kids also sleep in here. There's a playpen that's all folded up here in the corner. But during normal times, when COVID will be finished and schools are back to normal, we'll have that all opened up again and have all the kids doing more normal things than they are now. So this is our baby. His name is Q. He's about 4.5 months old. As you can see, he has a cleft palate. But I'll get that fixed in the next 6 months or so. He's too young to have the operation, but I think in 5 or 6 months we'll take him down to Vientiane and get him operated on, and probably have to do that 2 times, but we'll be able to get him back to normal.